shadows stretch and breathe with ease. The land is white, the moment soft, as time unravels at my knees. No clocks remain to pull me on, no echo asks me where I've been. Each breath returns a quieter truth, where restless thoughts begin to thin. I set my worries down to rest and let the stillness settle in. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I am home. The river moves without a sound. It knows the way it needs to bend. It teaches me to trust the flow and loosen where I try to mend. What once felt sharp now softens here, like stones made smooth by passing years. The quiet holds me steady now and dries the edges of my fears. I set my worries down to rest and let the stillness settle in. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I am home. Between the moment and the next, a softer knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must hurry past. Some truths arrive by waiting still. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of what I've known. Where time grows gentle in my hands, I am home. and every moment learns to stay. The light grows soft upon the land as thoughts like shadows drift away. No voice demands I move ahead. No past returns to pull me through. The ground feels steady, warm and kind, as if it's always known what's true. I stop asking where I belong and feel the silence answer me. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. The hills remain without a word, yet know the shape of every scar. They teach me how to stand and breathe, exactly as I am so far. What once felt heavy leaves my chest, like breath dissolving into air. The quiet stays without a sound, and somehow tells me I am there. I stop asking where I belong and feel the silence answer me. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. Between the leaving and the rest, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every path must lead away. Some paths are found by staying slow. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. pulls me on, beyond the reach of need and name. The land feels wide, the moment kind, and everything feels just the same. No echo asks me where I've been, no future waits for me to run. The breath arrives, the heart grows still, as if the day's just begun. I stop holding every thought and let the silence settle deep. This is where the quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. The hills remain without a sound, yet know the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the land. The quiet does not need a word, it understands. I stop holding every thought and let the silence settle deep. This is where the quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. Between the breath and beating heart, a softer truth begins to show. Not every piece must travel far. Some peace is found by staying slow. This is where the quiet stays with me, not fading out, not passing by. Every worry loosens slowly like clouds unbinding from the sky. Through the hush of open air, I leave the weight I used to see. This is where the quiet stays with me and lets me be. time is lying low between the grass and open air. No rushing steps, no urging call, just quiet waiting everywhere. The day unfolds without a sound, like water finding where to flow. I feel my breath return to me in ways I didn't used to know. I stop chasing distant skies and let this moment be enough. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. The river shows no sign of doubt. It bends but never breaks its way. It teaches me to loosen grip and trust the pull of every day. What I release returns as calm. What I forgive begins to mend. The quiet does not ask for more, it only offers where to stand. I stop chasing distant skies and let this moment be enough. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. In the space where nothing speaks, a deeper knowing takes its place. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt, not meant to chase. There is a light that never rushes, never asks me who to be. It arrives without a warning and stays quietly with me. In its glow I start remembering all the truths I used to hide. There is a light that never rushes, and it walks me home inside. I stand where motion softens down, and every sound learns how to wait. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows the weight I take. No hurried thought remains with me, no future pulls me from this place. The moment opens wide and calm, with nothing left breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. The hills remain without a word, yet say more than the noise I knew. They teach me how to stand and stay, and trust what silence leads me to. What once felt heavy leaves my hands, like dust returning to the land. The quiet holds me steady now, in ways I finally understand. I let the silence draw me near, and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. Between the breath and beating heart, a gentler rhythm starts to grow. Not every truth needs words or form. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. I walk beyond the reach of sound, where footsteps fade into the green. The earth is holding quiet tales of everything that's ever been. No rush remains within the air, no weight of the old songs sleep. I leave my worries in the shade and feel the silence answer me. Where the old songs sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. It never asks the shore to stay. It teaches me to trust the flow and let the heavier moments sway. What once felt lost returns as calm. What once was sharp grows smooth and kind. The quiet gives me back my strength in ways the noise could never find. Sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. Between the echo and the still, a deeper rhythm softly plays. Not every truth needs words or sound. Some truths arrive like quiet grace. Sleep in stone and soil, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every wound learns how to heal when I leave the past behind. Through the hush of ancient ground, a gentler truth begins to rise. Where the old songs sleep around me, I remember who I am inside. To breathe, and every step grows soft and light. The ground remembers where I've been, though no mark stays within my sight. No sign remains to call me back, no voice insists on where to go. The moment settles into still and teaches me what I should know. I stop holding on silence move me through. Ooh, this is where the quiet leaves a trace, not on the land but deep in me. Every worry finds its place and loosens into clarity. Through the hush of open air, I let my restless heart erase. This is where the quiet leaves a trace, and I stay. The hills lean close without a word. They've watched these pass for countless years. They teach me how to walk with care and listen longer than my fears. What once felt heavy slips away like breath returning to the sky. The quiet does not ask for more, it simply lets the moment lie. I stop holding on to time and let the silence move me through. Ooh, this is where the quiet leaves a trace, not on the land but deep in me. Every worry finds its place and loosens into clarity. Through the hush of open air, I let my restless heart erase. This is where the quiet leaves a trace, and I stay. Between the step and steady ground, a gentler knowing comes to be. Not every truth must make a sound. Some truths are learned by listening. This is where the quiet leaves a trace, not on the land but deep in me. Every worry finds its place and loosens into clarity. Through the hush of open air, I let my restless heart erase. This is where the quiet leaves a trace, and I stay. Shadows cool the passing day. They've watched the world grow loud and still, and never once were pulled away. No question echoes in this place, no answer waits beyond the ground. The silence feels both old and truth that doesn't need a sound. I stop carrying the weight of words and quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. The hills stand still without a voice, yet hold the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like dust returning to the land. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply understands. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. Between the past and passing time, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every truth must rise or shine. Some truths are meant to fade to gray. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. I wake before the world begins, where light is thin and soft with gray. The hills are holding their first breath as night releases into day. No plans are written in the air, no echoes chase my restless mind. The silence feels like open arms, a place I didn't know to find. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. The dew still rests upon the ground, like silver holding every step. It teaches me to walk with care and trust the paths I haven't met. What once felt urgent fades away like stars retreating from the sky. The quiet keeps me steady now. No need to ask the reason why. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. Between the dark and rising sun, a gentler promise softly grows. Not every truth must rush to form. Some truths arrive when stillness knows. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. Fade away into the grass, into the loam. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows I've come back home. No markers left to guide my way, no sign that tells me who to be. The land unfolds in patient lines and gives its quiet trust to me. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. The hills remain without a word, yet speak of past both old and true. They teach me how to trust the poles and listen longer than I do. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath returning to the air. The quiet holds me steady now. With nothing left I need to bear, I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. Between the leaving and return, a gentler knowing starts to grow. Not every road is meant to lead. Some roads are meant to slow. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. I pause where echoes fade to air, and nothing asks me what I am. The hills lean close in quiet trust, as if they softly understand. No shadow pulls me from this place, no voice insists I must become. The breath moves freely through my chest and feels like where I'm from. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I tried to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. teaches me to trust the pause where truest paths are never found. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet doesn't need a word, it hears me without asking why. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Between the breath and beating heart, a deeper knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must speak aloud, some truths are felt along the way. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. I climb where open silence waits, above the reach of distant sound. The earth feels wide beneath my feet, as sky and stone are gently bound. No ceiling presses on my thoughts, no walls remain for fear to hide. The breath grows deep, the heart grows still, where hills and heavens coincide. I loosen all I try to hold, and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past not question where it goes. It teaches me to trust the path that only listening heart knows. What once felt heavy fades away, like clouds dissolving into air. The quiet shapes a gentler truth that settles softly everywhere. I loosen all I try to hold and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. Between the earth and open light, a deeper stillness starts to rise. Not every truth needs form or sound. Some truths are wide as endless skies. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. voices call, no questions arise. The earth is calm beneath my feet. Each breath returns a quieter truth in rhythms old and incomplete. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the way and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carry fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Between the poles of earth and sky, a softer strength begins to grow. Not every truth is meant for words. Some things are only felt and known. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carry fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. I stand where paths begin to fade into the hush of open green. No sign remains to pull me on, only where my breath has been. The light falls soft between the leaves, as if it knows the pace I need. The moment widens patiently and asks me only just to breathe. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. The trees remain without a word, yet mark the seasons as they turn. They teach me how to stand and wait and trust the things I do not learn. What once felt heavy slips away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet does not push or pull, it simply meets me where I am. I stop searching for a door and feel the space begin to show. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance Between the steppe and open field, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every path must be revealed. Some roads appear before our eyes. This is where the quiet opens the way, without a map, without a sign. Every worry I once carried loses shape and loosens time. Through the hush of living ground, I let the old resistance sway. This is where the quiet opens the way, and I stay. To breathe, where every sound grows thin and kind. The world releases what it asked and leaves a quieter space behind. No title cling to who I am, no past insists on where I've been. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it's always known my skin. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. The hills stand still without a sound, yet hold the weight of countless years. They teach me how to simply stay and trust the ground beneath my fears. What once felt heavy drifts away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet asks for nothing more and somehow leaves me whole and bare. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. Between the question and the truth, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. Where the long day ends and light grows thin but never cold, the land exhales its final breath in tones of amber, soft and old. No echo follows what I've done, no future asks me where to stand. The moment rests upon my chest like quiet held within my hand. I stop carrying every thought and let the stillness take its place. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles. And I am right. The sky leans low without a word. It does not rush the coming night. It trusts the dark to keep its shape and hold tomorrow out of sight. What once felt heavy slips away, like breath dissolving into air. The quiet doesn't need to stay, it simply shows me I am there. I stop carrying every thought and let the stillness take its place. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles, and I am right. between the leaving and the rest, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every ending needs a name. Some endings heal by letting go. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles, and I am right. I stand where motion fades to breathe, and every sound begins to slow. The day releases all its weight in colors soft and moving low. No voices pull me toward a plan, no echoes ask me where I've been. The moment opens wide and calm and lets a quieter truth begin. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel the ground beneath me stay. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heart beat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. Without a word, it does not rush the coming night. It trusts the dark to hold its place and cradle dawn beyond my sight. What once felt heavy lifts away, like mist retreating from the ground. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it heals by simply staying round. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel begins to rise. Not every truth must move or speak. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heart beat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. I rest beneath the old stone sky, where echoes linger in the ground. The hills remember every step and hold the words I never found. The air is thick with quiet truth that drifts like smoke from ancient fire. Each breath returns me to myself. Each heartbeat softens my desire. I leave my name upon the wind and let it carry what I was. Beneath the old stone sky I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of hope. The stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky I learn I am whole again. The river bends but does not break. It sings of loss without a scar. It shows me how to let things flow and trust the pull of who we are. What I release returns as light. What I forgive begins to heal. The quiet gives me back my strength and teaches me what's truly real. I leave my name upon the wind and let it carry what I was. Beneath the old stone sky I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky I learned I am whole again. Between the dark and dawn, a gentle truth is born in me. Not every path must be explained. Some roads are walked by simply being. Beneath the old stone sky I stand with open hands and open eyes. The earth still knows the shape of hope. The stars still teach the heart to rise. Lay your sorrow on the land, let it fade like passing rain. Beneath the old stone sky I learn I am whole again. I stand where land begins to fade and water waits without a sound. The sky is pale, the moment white. No edge remains to hold me down. The tide moves slow, then pulls away, like breathing learned from ancient stone. It teaches me to trust the pause and not demand what's never known. I leave my questions in the sand and let the quiet take their place. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every weight that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. The horizon holds no promise made, yet offers more than words can give. It shows me how to let things go and teaches me a softer way to live. What once felt heavy drifts away like footprints fading from the shore. The quiet asks for nothing now and somehow gives me even more. I leave my questions in the sand and let the quiet take their place. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every wave that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. Between the wave and waiting shore, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must have a form. Some truths arrive like open skies. In the stillness before the sea, I feel my heartbeat fall in line. Every wave that followed me dissolves into the open tide. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen all I used to be. In the stillness before the sea, I am free. I rest where nothing questions me, no answer needed, none required. The day grows wide and patiently releases all I once desired. No story pulls me back in time, no future asks me where to go. The moment settles into breath and rhythm soft and moving slow. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. exactly as I am, not more. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet holds me where I stand. No need to chase, no need to try. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. Between the thought and beating heart, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must find a form. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet